Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm Kit, this is Kit Views and I'm going to be taking you through another sneaker review today. So we have the Nike Go Flyease Court Blue. I've been waiting so long to get my hands on a pair of these. They kind of done a shock drop, or what I like to call a ghost drop, on the Nike app. I mean, I got a notification on a Twitter feed. I just went crazy and jumped onto the app, and lucky I was able to get a pair. But they've done a usual thing where you try to cart on it, just as an error. I just tried so many times and luckily they went through. I mean, they haven't dropped many colorways of these, so I was so keen to get my hands on a pair. I really like the concept. I mean, I can't wait to get into this view. So let's check them. So now you've seen the sneaker, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the design, the detail, the colorway, how you put those on, that kind of hands-free concept that I really like. It's just something really different that we're not used to. Resale and retail on these, there's quite a good resale market on them, not as great as I thought there would be. And then also the on-feet review at the end, which is, I'm sure, what you're all waiting for. So let's get into it. So here we have it, Nike Go Flyease Court Blue. Check this out. I mean, I love the design. And I also like the colours they use. I mean, the colours they've been using on this sneaker are pretty cool. They're very different. They're not what you usually see. And I think it's refreshing. It's nice to see different colourways used. And what they've done, they keep it unique. It's a unique sneaker. And why not make the colourways unique too? I mean, what you've got different shades of blue throughout. You've just got really cool design. Just something that we're not used to seeing. I mean, look at what's going on here. I mean, on the side, you've always got like an elastic band in the darker blue. And as you go around, you've got almost like different type of canvas materials, almost like a different type of canvas cotton throughout. And then if you go to the back of the shoe, you've also got like an elastic type neoprene type material there. So a few different materials used here, as well as kind of at the front, they're almost like the toe mud guard, which is a more harder wear material, which you expect to see. But yeah, overall, they're really cool, and I just love the design. I also like the fact that they've used the white on the midsole, so just to change it up, just to kind of change up the colour in there. And then underneath, you got a bit of colour, and you've got kind of blue, light blue, a kind of reddy orange on the bottom, as well as the white as well. So yeah, pretty cool use of colours they've done here. What they've also done throughout the sneaker, they've kept it very subtle. I mean, if you look at the Nike logo, you can see there's one right here, just about see it. It's like white, but it's just underneath that blue material there. And you've also got the Nike logo, which I would say at the top of the tongue almost, if you want to call it a tongue on these, even though you haven't got any laces. But yeah, so you can just about see it. And even on the back, where you've got Nike here, you can just about see it. So I think they've kept this sneaker very subtle. I think with the unique design, you kind of, if you know what these are, you know they're Nike, so don't really kind of have to push that out there. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's nice to keep it basic like that. And just keep it kind of really simple. So at the beginning of the video, I talked a little bit about how I got my pair, the drop, the ghost drop, the shock drop, whatever you want to call it, from Nike. So yeah, I got a notification on Twitter on one of the feeds that I follow saying the Go Flyease are dropping now. So obviously I rushed over to Nike app and see that sizes were running out, and I managed to get my pair. That was how I got my pair. I don't believe they were released anywhere else, and hopefully because of that, they may get dropped in the future in other places, but I know that they're now sold out on the Nike app. I managed to get my pair. Retail was £112, I believe. And looking on resale, I mean, looking on StockX, eBay, etc., those other sites, I see that they're going for about £140. Around that. Just depends on sizing, really. Just depends on the size you are, as it usually does. Normally the larger sizes. So I mean, in this case, the larger size is 9, 10 UK. We're selling about the £140 mark. Anything lower, you're looking not much more than retail. But yeah, they did sell out pretty quick. So if you ever do see these come up, do keep checking kind of Google all of those sites, just to make sure that you're aware when these are coming out. I mean, on this one, it was a shock drop, so I wasn't aware. But lucky I got to get a pair there. But yeah, also do sign up to Twitter feeds. They're really helpful, or any Discords that you find, just so that you know. I mean, people using sites and all different apps, etc., just to find out when sneakers are dropping, so that you're aware, you're on the ball, you don't miss these. That's the most important thing. In terms of sizing, I was pretty surprised by the sizing. The sizing is pretty standard. Very, very standard. So your usual Nike size, go ahead with that. So if you're on your Nike running trainers, your Nike normal Nike trainers like Dunks, etc., it's exactly the same. So sizing is the same on these. I thought you'd need a larger size just because you haven't got the laces and it might be a tighter fit. That's not the case. Go with the normal sizing on these if you're ordering a pair. This sneaker is so comfortable. They're not the lightest sneaker in the world, but they are very, very comfortable. You've got that kind of light fit on top, so you've got a light material and you haven't got anything bearing down your foot. There's no leather. It's pretty soft on top. It feels light on top. The weight of the trainer is really in the sole, in the rubber at the bottom. So yeah, really, really comfortable sneaker. And again, the concept of putting them on is so comfortable when you get them on. I mean, that fit it's pretty snug when you get it on, but it's very, very comfortable. As I said, they're lightweight on top. Really cool. I imagine you can go running in these, walk in, use them as a stylish outfit, kind of finish off the outfit. You can pretty much do loads of stuff in these. Take them to the gym. They're really, really comfortable, hard wearing. I mean, the sole on these is solid. I mean, as you can see here, it's really, really thick and it's a solid material. So yeah, definitely good for kind of all sorts of activities. And in terms of the price, I mean, they're well priced at £112. You can't really go wrong there, especially what you're paying for Nike these days. Very reasonable. I mean, and in my opinion, I love this sneaker and I just wish that they would come up with more colorways. Even like a kind of, I know they came out with a black pair in recently, in the past, sorry, had almost like an orange or red tick. I'd love an all black pair. If they brought out all black pair, I think people will go crazy for those. So let's watch this space and see what we get. Now you've heard my thoughts, let's go check out the on-feet review. Let's see it. So there we have it, the Nike Go Flyease Court Blue. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I mean, I love this sneaker, I love the colorway, I love the concept. The concept is crazy. I mean, this concept by Nike, they've smashed it. They've absolutely smashed it out of the park. Keen to see more colorways in the future. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on these two. And please do watch out for new sneaker and clothing content coming up. Got so much more coming up. And yeah, thanks very much for your support. And please, as ever, like, share, and subscribe. It really does go a long way. Take care.